first of all, Craig, thanks ever so much indeed for sparing some time today. I really appreciate it. It's a fairly hectic, busy time for you guys, obviously, with the build-up to the 12th of April. When did you first get introduced to Martec, and do you remember what that was that you did?
Yeah, it's funny, when I read that question, it made me chuckle, actually, because I was working in a big retail park in Basingstoke, mid-90s, probably 92, 93, I reckon. And we signed up to this thing called the Martec booth. And I remember when they were being installed in the showrooms, and all the guys were like, my God, what is this thing? What is going on? And there's like this telephone on a table with a hood. And then for about the first 2 weeks, the sales guys were just absolutely petrified to answer it. They just, we couldn't get anybody to actually go and answer the phone. So we put it in all the businesses at the time. We had Rover, Peugeot, Citroen, Toyota, and there was another one as well. So we put it in all the showrooms, and to start with, it was a challenge. We couldn't get the guys to actually want to use the phone. But after a period of time, once they started using it, and you guys had come in and given them coaching, and really, I suppose the thing that struck me when I started to think about that is that nothing's changed. I mean, here we are 30 years later, and actually we're still spending loads of time trying to get sales consultants how to do the basics consistently. It's just that the medium's different. So that really is my first experience of Martec.
And there's been a number of other things that have happened between Martec and itself over the years. Any other particular projects that you can think of that you've worked on in the last 20 years since 2000?
Yeah, I think when I worked for Saab and some of the early days in Vauxhall, if we had 300 or 400 customer leads that the retailers couldn't get hold of, said that the people weren't interested, the same old stuff, it was really useful to be able to give it to Martec to say, well, what is the true story, of these 400 leads? How many of them are actually still in the market? How many of them we burnt because we didn't do the right things? And how many can we still go back to? And that's I think is always a good tool to be able to use.